Hello and welcome back to Ellie Talks Tech. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how both bulb heads that come with the AD200 will work. So that's going to include your Speedlight, which you can see right here, as well as the bare bulb, which you can see right here. I've already got it set up, which is why I'm not holding it in my hands. We're going to be triggering it with another Godox product, the Xpro-C. It mounts right on all EOS cameras. It also works with cameras that have PC sync socket enabled. So that's what you can use this trigger with. I'm going to show you a full tutorial on the setup on Thursday, so hit subscribe right now so you don't miss it. And now we'll get into it. Let's take some pictures. Since I'm going to be using the Speedlight modeling lamp head first, I'm going to be setting up a flower vase, and I've got my light right here. Let's bring her into frame. And I'm going to be aiming that directly at the subject. So that's the setup. Now let's see how it looks. I wanted to show you this entire shooting process because I ended up having to lower the exposure so much that I turned the lights off completely in the room. And when I did that, I got to experience the Xpro-C's flash assist laser, which I will show you in more depth in the tutorial. But essentially, it will illuminate the subject with a red light that is barely perceptible by the camera lens, and it will allow your camera to focus even in the dark on a subject. It was really neat to see in action. I wish you could have seen it better on camera. And now we're gonna switch over to the bare bulb. And again, I ended up having to turn the lights off completely. Now this was not quite as harsh of a flash, so it was a little bit brighter, but in the end, you know, the lights still had to go off. Now let's take a look at how they edit. So first we're looking at the Speedlight version of the photo, and the light is, again, it's a little bit more harsh. There's a very distinct line where the flash hit versus where it didn't, but when I edited it, I was actually quite happy with the result. I didn't mind the dramatic shadow in the back, and the detail on the flower was really well preserved. You can even see, like zooming in, how clear that is. So I was not as mad at this light as I thought I would be. And then switching over into the bare bulb, you can see everything was really well illuminated, but it was almost like it illuminated the background more than the subject. There was also a really harsh shadow on the left side of the flowers, which I wasn't a huge fan of. Yes, I can fix in post, but for the sake of this comparison, I didn't. Detail was still great. Focus was on a part of the bouquet that was towards the back, but overall, well illuminated for the most part besides that shadow, and clear details. So we're gonna finish up kind of adjusting the edits so that they're comparable. And I don't know, which one is your favorite? What do you think? I know I have a very specific favorite. Did the results surprise you? I was surprised to see which one had more of a harsh lighting. I really didn't expect the Speedlight head to be so much harsher or brighter than the exposed bulb. But when you think about it, it makes sense. There are two modeling lamps on the Speedlight head, and there's just one exposed bulb. So I ended up turning the power from the 1/32 that I had it for the Speedlight to 1/8 for the exposed bulb. But I also felt like the lighting overall was more even from the exposed bulb than it was from the Speedlight, that again they call a modeling lamp. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, or drop in the comments what you thought was the most interesting to you in the video. It helps me know what kind of content you like. If you want to see more about lighting, check out this one that I did with a video light that's actually lighting this video right now. And of course, hit that subscribe right over here so that you can come back on Thursday and we'll see how to set up this light, the trigger, and the camera together. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back here real soon.